Okay, picture this for a second. You flip open your laptop, and your AI assistant, it's already working. You see the mouse moving, apps opening, text flying across the screen, all by itself. And no, this isn't some far-off sci-fi movie. This is happening right now. What we're talking about is a real open-source technology called Bytebot OS, and it's creating a whole new way to think about AI. I mean, this isn't just another chatbot. This is an AI that can literally use a computer, just like you and I do.
And right there, that's the first big thing we need to wrap our heads around. We are not just talking about a smarter program. We're talking about an entirely new category of artificial intelligence, the AI computer operator. This is the moment AI finally learns how to use our tools.
So what exactly is Bytebot OS? Well, think of it like this. It's an open source project that gives an AI its very own desktop to work in. It doesn't just understand text commands, it actually does things. I mean, we are literally talking about an AI clicking buttons, typing into forms, and dragging files around. It's the closest we've ever been to a true AI operator. Now, I know what you're thinking. That must be incredibly complicated, right? But the crazy thing is, the core idea behind how it all works is, well, it's surprisingly simple. Let's pull back the curtain and see the magic behind the screen. It's fascinating, really. It all boils down to just 3 simple steps. First, the AI sees the screen using computer vision. Then, its brain, which is a large language model, decides what to do next to reach its goal. And finally, the system executes that decision with real mouse clicks and keystrokes. See, decide, execute. That's it. It's really that straightforward. Of course, under the hood, there are a few key parts making this happen. The whole thing runs in a safe virtual desktop. Vision models act as its eyes, but the real secret sauce is this thing called the Bytebot daemon. The best way to think about it is as the AI's nervous system. It's the brain-body connector that takes an abstract idea like click the blue button and turns it into an actual cursor movement and a click. Okay, but here's a really important thing to remember. Bytebot itself isn't the brain. It's the body. Its ability to reason and make smart choices, that depends completely on the AI model you plug into it, whether it's GPT, Claude, Gemini, you name it. So if the model gets confused, Bytebot might just click the wrong thing. So why is this such a huge deal? What makes it a true game changer? It really comes down to one key difference that separates it from everything that came before. This is adaptive automation, not brittle automation. This slide right here shows you the massive leap we're talking about. See, old-school automation relies on rigid scripts. If a developer changes a button's location on a website by even a few pixels, poof, the whole script breaks. It's brittle. But Bytebot, it thinks visually, just like a person. It can look at a new screen layout, find the button it's looking for, and just adapt. It works with almost any app because it sees it, just like we do.
Okay, so this all sounds amazing in theory, right? But let's get down to brass tacks. What can you actually do with this thing out in the real world?
For businesses, this is massive. I mean, imagine an AI that can log into your supplier's website every single morning, download the daily sales report, and then copy-paste that data into your company's spreadsheet. All that repetitive, mind-numbing admin work, that's a perfect job for an AI operator. And for developers or researchers, it's a total productivity machine. You could tell it, hey, go test our new app by clicking on every single button and menu item. Or, get this, you could give it a folder with 100 research PDFs and just say, read all of these, pull out the key findings, and put them in a spreadsheet for me. And this isn't just for big tech companies. For any of us, it's like having a real personal assistant. You could just say, go through my downloads folder, find every invoice from last month, and move them all into my taxes 2024 folder. And it just does it. And that leads to this one, really powerful idea that sums the whole thing up. The potential here is pretty much limitless. If a person can do a task on a computer just by looking at the screen and using a mouse and keyboard, well, then Bytebot can learn to do it too. But there's another story here that's just as important, and it's all about how this thing is being built. This isn't coming out of some secret lab at a giant corporation. Nope. This is part of the open source revolution. Just look at the difference. Most of the powerful AI we hear about is closed off. It's locked behind a corporate paywall, and you're sending your data to their servers. Bytebot is the complete opposite. It's driven by a community, it's transparent so you can see how it works, and you can run the whole thing on your own computer, keeping all your data completely private. And that's why a project like this is about so much more than just cool software. It's a statement. It stands for a totally different way of building our AI future, one that's built on freedom, transparency, and everyone innovating together. It's just a powerful reminder that some of today's most incredible technology isn't being built in secret. It's being built out in the open by a global community of people. And because of that, it's open to absolutely everyone. So, where does all this leave us? We've just looked at a technology where an AI can see, act, and operate a computer all on its own. It takes AI from being a chatbot and turns it into a true digital worker. Which brings us to the one huge final question. When AI can literally use a computer, what's next? Are we about to have digital coworkers sitting next to us? Now that is something to think about.